Okay, today we are here to debate the topic of single-sex education for boys. And in favor of single-sex education for boys, we have Belen and Nahari and Hatim. And in favor of co-education for boys, in other words, against single-sex education for boys, we have Raphael and Ariane and Ha. I'm going to start the timer and we'll begin with our first debater. Okay.
Can you read it? Can we read it?
You can read, okay, you can read your points. You can read your points. Don't read directly full script, but you can definitely use your help, and you should take notes during their positions to read for the rebuttal.
Okay, I want to talk about the behavior that boys who study in sex single education improve when they are in this kind of school that when they are in co-ed school. And the first one the first main point is about the physical difference that boys and girls have, and it helps or it is contribute to how they perform. Some research, the University of London said that they did an experiment, and the result said that when a room is cooler, the men have better results than boys have better results in math and writing and comprehension and memorize exercise than when they girls. And this is the first topic about how the behavior changed, because boys, the research said that boys are more cooperative and less competitive, because when they are with just classmates who are of the same sex, they feel less pressure, and actually they can be or try to explore areas that usually are just for men, for women or girls, like poetry or actor or that activities. So I think it's
First of all, I need to say, the creator made a serious mistake when he created man. He put too many flaws in our thought, like childish, wildness, and violation. That's unnatural. It's a compensation. He created the woman to help us. According to a professor Schuler, he said in his research in a classroom, especially in junior high school, in the classroom, the boys and girls, the boys can be helped by the girls. The girls will notify when the girls getting sleep or they are misbehavior. The girls will help the boys. In senior high school, the classroom with the highest achievement always relating to the percentage of girls. What I mean is, if let's say more girls in the boys' room, the boys will behave better. It can help people both on academic and mentally. So, as a result, I want to say the girl could be really essential mitigation in this world. It helps men, especially in the young age, because in some age, the girl will much more mature than boys. So that's why we need girls in this stage to lead us, to behave mature, to get into this relative world.
Okay.
Boys who graduated from single-sex schools, they are more likely to attend a 4-year college in a university. I said it because some people, like some boys, they like to sing, they like to draw, they like to do stuff that normally girls do. And when they are in co-ed school, they're not able to do it because they feel shy. Some girls make fun of it, so they feel shy and then don't feel motivated to go and like follow their dreams. So if they're in a single-sex school, everyone does this, so they don't feel ashamed of what they really like. So they're more likely to graduate not only from art, but from music, dancing, all of the kind of stuff. And they can be better in math and science, because they say when you are in a boys, like a single-sex school only for boys, they are more motivated to do sports. And they say the sports relieve stress. And math, you know, math and science classes, they give you a lot of stress. And if you exercise a lot with a lot of boys, you relieve the stress, and you can do better also in math and science classes.
So first of all, according to the research I did, there is no scientific proof who said that a single school for boys or single school for girls is better. So this is what we think. To separate children according to their sex, can accentuate the sexism and the difference between girls and boys, which can have an impact in the future, because we are in the society where men and women have to interact all the time. So if we don't know how to behave, for example, to talk to a male colleague or a female colleague, it is complicated to have a relation or to work efficiently. I think when the students are separated according to the sex, we don't really give her the opportunity to construct their own experience and their characters.
Single-sex education is there for, according to study in England of 30 schools that had single-sex classes that showed increase in grades of the boys and girls, both in single classes, and the studies had been done in same class and same school with same teacher and same subject, and that increased and that have increasing method with teacher can give to study in single group, which better to make them understanding better, and that cannot be done with co-ed education, because it should have more time to change between the other way to make the girls or boys understand it.
According to the research that Dr. Lynn Lieber did in 2011, this doctor is a distinguished psychology. She focused on children's development. She actually said that it's bad to separate the genders, because it can cause a negative perception of the other gender and create like gender stereotypes. So she says boys in a co-ed environment are as likely to be engaged in learning as boys in a single-sex environment. However, studies in a mixed spirit setting allows boys to become comfortable voicing opinions and ideas when girls are present. she's actually saying that it's better for boys to be in an environment with girls because that motivates them to perform better. And even though boys and girls have different ways to learn, that's a thing that you can use as an improvement, because the things that boys are better, the way they learn, they can teach it to the girls in the same class, and the things that girls are better, they can share with the boys. So it's better to be a complement, a whole compound, instead of being one in one side and one in another side, creating social problems for future. And they cannot, when they start working together, they are not going to have they're not going to know the right way to treat the other gender. It's going to be a problem. Because if we are together all the time, why should education be separate?
Okay, now I'm going to, you can stop the clock for a second. Now I'm going to